But then he started up again in the next poem, and what I did next. I still think this is genius. Okay, what I did mid-poem, he said something. I've broken that. That's not genius. And he said something, and I paused mid-poem, jumped off the stage, big band stage, jumped over the crash barrier, grabbed him, gave him a massive kiss on the lips, jumped back on stage, picked up the mic, and started exactly where I'd left. And I tell you what, I'm partial to applause, ladies and gentlemen. But the cry that rung up round that cowshed on that day, I shouldn't forget. It was good. Like, I totally shut them up, and I felt like I'd won. But I felt bad. I went off to finish the first set, everything was going well, had another beer with John, but I felt bad about Rupert. I tried to just go over a quiet word in his ear and said, I'm really sorry about that, but you were a bit of cock, and that was a good way of showing you what actually hitting you. I hadn't hit him, but I guess in some ways I'd sexually assaulted him, which... in these paranoid times, that is worse. So I did my second set. The second set was a little bit more difficult. There was 1,000 people in there. The noise was quite a lot. So I stopped trying to do the poems. I just started comparing and saying stupid things. But again, it was going quite well. I definitely had the crowd inside. In fact, even when I finished the set, I jumped down. There was all these... It doesn't happen normally. It's just I'm boasting about it. These girls in the front row. They wanted my autograph and my picture. That was nice. And yeah, they gave me strength. And I finished that, and I went and found John, had another pint. And then I noticed, that all Art Brut stuff was arriving backstage with the drum kit with Art Brut on it, and suddenly became very, very real. And I met the guitarist from Art Brut, a guy called Jasper Future. He's lovely looking, boyish. I don't fancy him, but he's nice looking. Boyish, fit guy. And I started talking to him, and I told him the whole story. I was a bit pissed at him. I told him the whole story. He thought, he went, that's amazing. So you're comparing us on. He went, oh, what a great story. Eddie's going to love that story. Yeah, great, rah, rah. Everything's going brilliant. I felt indestructible. So I went back to my third set, and it was getting really quite tricky by that point. It was getting louder and louder. And the problem is, all the good stuff I'd done at the beginning of the set, like most of the crowd had left and a new crowd had come. So I was just some guy with a microphone shouting at them. And so, it was starting to go not brilliantly, but it was still okay. I mean, someone did chuck a bottle at me, but that was okay. Like, it wasn't it wasn't a glass bottle, and it was okay. And again, I jumped back down, still feeling quite good, and I went back to the crowd. At which point, this woman with pink hair grabbed my arm, and she's like, "Oi, don't you know it's a family festival?" I said, "What?" She says, "This is a family festival." And I went, she went, "You effing and jeffing up there," like she genuinely said, "effing and jeffing." Which made me laugh. That was an inappropriate thing to do. I didn't start it. Those guys were shouting at me, and I'm just, coming. And I'm looking around at this crowd of drunk A-level students and middle-aged men. There's nothing family about this at all. That's a really inappropriate family. This is a family. But anyway, but there's something different about her heckling, because suddenly I was the aggressor. I was the pervy uncle. I was the guy doing bad things. I wasn't like this brave rebel fighting against this horrible, stupid, idiot crowd. Like I was the guy ruining it. I was ruining the family atmosphere of this drunken, raucous, horrible gig. And so that was bad. And I went backstage, and then Jamie, the sound manager, said, "Look, we really can't have any more of those bottles being chucked at you." And I went, "Oh, it's fine. It's all under control. Like, it was just someone messing around. It's cool." He went, "No, Art Brut's people are not happy about it." I was like, "Oh God, Art Brut." I've offended the noble state of Art Brut. What now? And I was like, "Okay, fine, under control." And he went, just keep it under control. At which point I just felt really, really drunk. Really drunk and a long way from home, and I had to go back on stage. And for the fourth set, I was bringing up and on after my fifth set, so I only had 2 more sets to get through. I went back on stage, I attempted a poem, someone chucked another bottle at me, it bounced off my head, I forgot my words. And I just sort of stood there mumbling at the mic, repeating the last line I'd said, as if I'd somehow been given the answer by the microphone, and everyone realised what had happened, and this low, howling jeer broke out across the audience. Because I'd forgotten the words to a poem that I'd written for their entertainment, that I was doing to try and entertain them. I was legitimately they could hate me legitimately, okay? Every single cup of tea gone wrong, every single traffic jam, everything that gone wrong, it was the weekend, and they could hate me. To call it Schadenfreude would make it sound too sophisticated, but they hated me. And then, so I sort of handled that and said, "Oh yeah, which hurt, because they were thinking, yeah, you are a twat." And so I just tried to do some comparing again, and I asked them some questions, and they sort of jeered at me again, and then the mic went dead. And I looked over to Jamie, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And he was just like, and at which point the crowd realised what had happened, and my hatred was twice as strong. It was like a million Nelson Munsons just going, "Ha ha." And I tried to get as well as possible. I shrugged off and oh, never mind. I jumped up on the stage and went to go see the girls, but they were talking to Rupert and his friends now. I'd lost them. Like Calais, like Mayfair and Park Lane, I'd lost them. So I wandered down the front and I thought I found an ally, because this bloke, you know, 40s, 50s, looks like he might remember John Cooper Clarke the first time round, normally an ally. And he goes, oh mate, come over here. So I went over and he put his arm around me really tight and went, you are a fucking twat. I said, why? Why am I a twat? What have I done? He went, you can't say them things. I said, what things? What have I been saying? Tell me what you were saying and I'll say what's wrong with it. You don't even know what I said. Tell me what you were saying and I'll tell you. You don't even know what I said, but I could tell this was going to go on for hours. So I did something that, the first thing I'd done that I'm not too proud of. I tried to spill his pint. I was so drunk and my big lolloping hand went over and he saw what I was doing and he just grabbed his pint, this pathetic little... and he looked at me as if to say, what am I... And I thought, what on earth am I doing? The security guards came over, they broke it up and they reprimanded him and said, oh, you all right? So I kind of, you know, technically I'd won, but I hadn't, I'd lost. And I went back over to Jamie and went, right, art route then, let's get art route. And he went, mate, I can't get you out there. I said, come on, all this, the whole point of me being here was to introduce art route. I was like, I can't let you on, Luke, you know, it's something bad. So I was like, but you can't. I'd come, oh God, I was going to cry. That was the worst. I felt myself welling up, like my nose started to smell, and I was just like, oh God, please don't cry. At which point, hot Jasper comes over, and he's all like, are you okay? What's wrong? I was like, I'm fine! No, it's bloody ridiculous. I mean, won't let me go on just because of a few bottles. £25 would be like me. And yeah, so I sort of, he went, oh, that's a real shame, mate. I was like, yeah, cool, I'm going to watch the gig. The gig will be cool. I love gigs. And so I tried to walk out the front. The security guard said, mate, we can't let you out there. It'll be a riot. I went, there'll be a riot? I hate you that much. It's like, it'll be a riot. And that bloke's going to have you. And I just went, and Jamie came out. I was like, yeah, come on, let me out. And they went, no, we can't. You can walk out the back. And I could have walked out the back, but this stupid fucking dignity thing got in the way. And I was like, no, I'm going to walk out the front. I'm going to walk out the front. I'm going to enjoy the gig. And they went, no, we can't let you out there. So I sort of hung my head in indecision. And then I made the second choice that I'm not really proud of. I made a run for it. And they rugby tackled me to the ground. And my face went in the dirt, and my jeans got ripped, and I looked up to see Eddie Argos and the rest of Art Group looking down at me, as if to say, what on earth are you doing? Eventually I made my way outside and I met John, and he's like, oh, you just became a kind of heat figure. I didn't really want to post them up at that point. I went, fuck it, we'll have a laugh and just get some beers as we ran into the crowd to mosh. I was determined to give John a good night. I felt really bad for John. And they started, you know, we formed a band, and it just took me back to being in that living room, and I just thought, why didn't I just fucking buy a ticket for the festival? Why? I gave up my dignity for a £25 ticket to a band I really wanted to see, and it all just got too much. And I said, I've got to get out of here. And he went, I'll come with you. And I wish I'd said, no, it'll be okay, I'll be fine. But it wasn't going to be okay, it wasn't going to be fine. And I just started crying. And I cried for John, and I cried for Fat Pete, and I cried for the high-vis ladies, and I cried for Sean, and I cried for Jamie, and I cried for Eddie and Jasper and John, but most of all I cried for myself, my stupid, fat, egotistical self. And yeah, it's not funny, is it? No. Oh, it is funny, right? So next morning we woke up in John's tent with a sort of faint smell of feet and vinegar. And it all started to come back to me, the stuff that had happened. Because I had drunk about 5 bottles of wine at this point. I think it's possibly what the problem was. And I kept going, oh, at least I didn't... Oh, no. Sorry. John Osborne doesn't judge people. He's not a judge, ladies and gentlemen, but he judged me. He was really nice to me, actually. And we sat at a little chef going, maybe I didn't know. And I couldn't listen to Art Brut for months and months after that. Every time I heard his voice, I just saw his face going, But then about 9 months later, they brought out a new album, and I couldn't resist to listen. And it came on, and the lyrics were... woke up in my clothes, feeling confused. I'm not sure what I've been up to, something like that. I've forgotten, it's really annoying, I've actually forgotten the words. Anyway, it's about getting drunk, and the song's called Alcoholics Unanimous. And it was all about Eddie Armstrong being a tit of himself. And I turned the volume up, sat back on the sofa, poured myself a glass of wine, and I let go. Thank you.